certified and non-certified personnel.
Yeah, that was put out and everybody signed the initial and so forth, for both pairs and, or non-certified and certified, excuse me, so he had a few changes, but they were taken care of appropriately.
Okay.
And so unless, yeah.
Is there a motion to approve the seniority list?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mockney, is there a second? I'll second it. Is there any further discussion? No further discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? School finances, are there any action items?
No, with the budget, waiting what happens with the legislature, we're putting together, but we're kind of waiting to see what happens with sequestering on the title and then, what mandates are coming, so you'll probably see again, like last year, kind of more towards May.
They're not in agreement right
No,
now.
so it'd be a May, June thing, it's no good to set it without them getting their stuff done.
Under new business, we have the Southwest West Central Lester Prairie Schools program contract to approve. Is there any changes in that?
Most things either stay pretty, up a couple $100 or down a couple $100. Most of it goes on student count, which are counted up, so most things did rise. The one change we do have is we're part of an 7 school teaching learning collaborative that works with our math, reading, principals, all the stuff going on with all our departments and kind of curriculum review that helps with it. That cost is, we got a grant from the Southwest Co-op for half the cost last year and a third of the cost this year, so that cost went from about $4,000 up to $6,000. But we have budgeted for it, we knew that'd be part of a 2 to 3 year plan, so that's the only big change we have there.
And that's something that we've been a part of for many, many years.
Yeah, they are still our main service we get from them is with special ed. That is our main service.
Very much needed. I'll make a motion to approve the Southwest West Central contract with Lester Prairie. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Heisman. Is there any further discussion? No further discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Action to approve softball fundraiser in April.
Just an added fundraiser that Mr. Starkey approached me on. We like to keep it spread out. We don't do much in the spring for fundraising. Most of ours are fall, winter, so we're okay in our schedule. Excuse me.
Please don't tell me it's a candy bar.
What's that? Oh, it's written down on my fundraiser tablet. It's which is something. Yeah, I can send you. It wasn't the same as what's mixing with, but
Because you've had a lot of fun.
And why do we never approved fundraising?
We've just kind of done a whole thing in the past.
Yeah, we've done the whole thing.
This would be a new one they haven't, according to what Kelly's got, we haven't done, she's softball.
We've approved like the salt sales and stuff like that.
So it just kind of goes all past us through, they're on the schedule.
It's just the board
We
needs
never
to
used
be,
it, 'cause I remember
we
Is there
just need to be
policy where we
aware
have
of it. I mean, it's mainly for work comp issues in case somebody wipes out, hurts themselves or.
And money goes into our fund.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I was
where we
wondering
have
why
money
it is
coming in,
every
coming out, and out.
If it's not a new one,
So
we
do
never
we do that at like the beginning of each year and just kind of
No,
do it as a
when they start,
blanket?
like when they started on new ones.
Mm.
So most of these have
Oh,
been
I
going on
see.
for,
Oh,
I
so
think most of these
I
have
get
been
it,
going
I
for.
get what you're
they're
saying.
automatically.
And this
Okay.
is just an additional one,
Yeah.
popped up.
So the pizza fundraisers, the salt sales, that's
They've
all
been
been
going
approved
on
years
forever.
ago, and then
Yeah.
just as long as it's approved once, then you don't ever see it
Yeah,
again.
that's what the past
Correct.
history has been of the board, so we're just stuck with it, and
Okay.
we want approval for, because it's money going in the account that we have to manage,
Okay.
so.
What are they raising
Ah,
money for,
I-
uniforms?
Kelly gave it to me, she's got it on her tablet, I just to say give it on my tablet, but I cannot remember what it was for. It's down in my room too. Or her room. Sorry about that. I'll send it out to you first thing tomorrow. It was clear that I was not mixing with another one.
Where did that?
Was it the
money
batting
go
cages?
Once they do raise it?
Batting
Mike.
cages?
Mike, was it for batting cages?
There's some bad stuff involved in it, bats I think too, but.
He was talking about doing batting cages in Winston and Lester at the softball fields.
Yeah, he gave me the email, it's sitting in our tablet there. It was for stuff we don't have, not your general purchase stuff, it was higher. Besides, there was a few
So
things
some of that
we
stuff
asked.
would be shared with the baseball then, I assume.
Well, what they've done is they usually have done, when they do it, they just do it for, goes into their fund. We have it kind of bookmarked as we have football, Joe does the salt sale, it goes in just to football. And then it goes into, what else, we have the band one,
Well, who runs that check?
well, Alice does. It's all
Yeah,
Once the money comes into the school, it's actually legally the school's money.
Cause that gets odd.
Yeah,
That's why it has.
yeah. And it has to be spent on the kids for the programs.
Well, is it that they're selling food or are they doing
Yeah,
something?
it's, for some reason pizzas and stuff are sticking in my head again, but,
Yeah.
I think I've heard the girls mention, well, these guys just sold pizza and cookie dough, so we're selling.
yeah, that's what's
That's
got
what
my head.
that's what I want, that's why I was asking if it's a duplicate of other.
It's a duplicate of a past one that we do in the fall, was it?
Well, they just sold pizza.
November through February, they just did it?
Well,
They just handed
Today
it in
was the last
today.
day.
Oh,
Junior.
Juniors just handed theirs in
Oh.
today.
Carla's well aware of that.
Yeah.
I suppose Greg is too.
And so was Rolly. Well, maybe not.
Well, why would
Nope, neither one of those two are aware of
It'll be
it.
in the freezer, I'm sure.
Kelly and Kim are.
So does the board wanna take action on this item? With the limited
the
amount
question,
of
the only thing
knowledge?
we've really done in the past is ask them to look at something else. When we did it before, Bjork did those pans and stuff, he did something
Oh, yeah, I
different,
remember
trays,
that.
yeah, that was the one that's probably the only new one we've had in the last couple of years. So, I mean, the question we've done there is we asked Mike to find something different, and he did. That's the thing we can ask Gene, we want to do a fundraiser, but we want you to get something that's not corresponding with those.
I just don't know how much success you'd have to after the junior class just finished.
Yeah, I guess that's part of it,
Well,
part of doing it.
I guess that'll be part of figuring it out. Next year you might wanna do something else.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I
Give 'em
guess
a shot.
maybe just mention it to them, just say, you know, you can do what you want, but,
I'll do that,
you know, they just finished.
yeah.
So.
Right, so.
Was that recent baseball one?
Yeah, we've been doing that, I mean,
The clothing one?
Is that a fundraiser?
Well, price on the clothes, I'd assume it's fundraiser. My understanding
For
is-
baseball, basketball,
I don't know anything about it, cause it's not the baseball.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
We should get in the announcements.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of.
oh, that's
You might wanna check on those.
Might not have
Yeah, that'd be a new one. I thought
We
just
did
purchasing.
well, they've always done it. I mean,
Yeah.
clothing is
Well,
something
they've
you buy
always
every
done
year.
it.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Well,
that's
it's
good.
been
Basketball's done it,
That
baseball
was
Trent did it too.
buy
I
your
thought it was huge
fans,
because he had
buy your
Erwin
clothes.
Mills with his
give
kids
them
and
the
it was a,
Yeah.
right,
Trent did
that
it
was
too, 'cause I
the
bought a-
track in the
Water.
entire district, that's where
Every
everybody
club,
was here.
like the Booster Club does one for spring stuff, and then the baseball team
I'll
does
check
their
on
own
that.
thing.
Yeah.
That was all part of like the softball and baseball meetings.
That stuff
Yeah, but
was
isn't that
around.
more for the,
Yeah.
you guys
I'll check
figure
on
it out.
I'm uncomfortable voting on anything that I'm not sure what it's all about, but if somebody wants to make a motion, go for it.
Well, I think it'd prove it that I will tell Gene that you want to go down a different avenue, which you want to sell.
Okay?
If he's doing pizzas again, which I'm pretty sure it is, then that might not be well, because it might not, it's more for his thing, he's not gonna have success on it. And I did get a list of the teachers, so I actually put it together, so we're gonna actually put that out for teachers
Well,
and
he might,
coaches.
you know, is it just the varsity that's doing it, or is he having younger ones? Cause he might have more success if the younger ones are doing it.
I didn't ask him that question. Kelly kind of taken charge of it.
Is there a motion from the floor? Is there a motion from the floor?
I'll make a motion that we approve the fundraiser for the softball.
Is there a second?
And it's up to the coach to figure out if what he's selling.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Motion made by Klitzky, seconded by Klitzky to approve the fundraiser in April. Is there any further discussion? No further discussion. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item C, action to approve the Summit Fire Consulting or Fire Protection Engineering Consulting and Services.
Yeah, Greg, I and Rolly met with, Jeff and the other gentleman, Brody, there you go. And what we looked at there is consulting them to do the drawings and the engineering and everything for our sprinkler system for this coming summer. We knew that the cost with ESGs was too much with the administrative fees. So we got last item of design development phase of $3,500. That includes all copies of the drawings and everything to us. Specs, yeah, for that, so when we do the bids for this, which are goes to bid in April, so we get that out. Everything is in line like you would do for any kind of project, which we did for ours. And then we also had to do additional service stuff. Basically a fixed fee of $2,800. It's not tied to the design part, which is basically the overseeing everything being here on site and so forth.
Option.
The option,
That's an option.
It's option, but it's if we wanted to do.
It's more to do if we have questions, if somebody else gets the bid other than someone,
Them, right.
that they're using what the right.
Cause they have the right to
material.
bid on their own department, but if they bid it and they get the bid, then this is all taken in, we don't have to do that optional one. If another company gets the bid, then we would look to possibly option them to kind of guide us through that with them.
Motion, gentlemen. You guys want any motion? Greg makes-
I'll make the motion that we approve the contract.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Radke. Is there any further discussion? No further discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Agenda items for the next regular board meeting, April 15th of 2013.
Well, we should have the two policies due, the bus accident policy and the updated crisis plan policy. One would be a first reading, one would be just a change approval. Those two items I have for sure.
Anybody else have anything that we need to address? Anything going on more with the library situation?
No, it's been, last time, it's still kind of moving forward good. Blaine and Sarah done a good job of working with the kids and all, so they're kind of stepping forward, and we did put that $1,000 into the budget like we asked to. They're aware of that, and Jeremy's kind of working that one on as one of his little projects with them, so far so good. I think something else that came with that. I think they got most of mine, I think they got all the stuff on the bag out now too. They got 4 boxes, I think something got everything, one something got everything else, so it's
That's
Oh.
what she ladies wanted.
And just to follow up to the bullying presentation that Jeremy did, or anti-bullying, the legislature is actually moving ahead with both the House and Senate on requiring school districts, actually even the private districts, anybody who gets federal or state funding to comply with policies.
And then they're gonna help us finance that training, I'm sure.
Well, we'll have to see what comes in
No,
June.
they won't. That's why our oldest one, when we did this, we got state approval that is covered, that would be covered, and that's covered by a grant, so we're in good shape for that right now, but, no, they're not gonna.
All right. Anything else? No? Okay, meeting is adjourned at 7:14 PM.
We got signatures to get from